Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 16 of Sky Capsule Project, a mod pack by TheMediocreModders. Well, in the last episode, we upgraded our refined storage system to use EMC, and we also did Auto Smelt, so we can now add basically any recipe we want, and whenever we're missing a machine, we'll just add it. And I also did a big cleanup. See these food stuff item that we never use? Connected. Botania, connected. I also removed all of the old power system, connected with a flux point. All of these are now on the medium size catalyst, producing what we need. Added a couple of upgrades there, connected everything to our system. So now if I come here and I search for capsule, well, guess what? Every single capsule that we produce are in here. So that's really amazing. And like just a cleanup here, when you look at this, we had tons of jars and whatnot all over the place. That's all gone. And I even connected these because, yeah, I wanted to craft the apiaries this way, but why do it this way when we have a superior crafting system? I just didn't know we were going to get to it that fast. I also set up a drawer, a chest at each station to prepare for the next bees. So, I don't want to start with the bees right now because there are a couple of things that needs to get done and needs to get done ASAP. I created the orchids to be able to get my resource, but it's mana intensive, and in the nether, I never got a cobalt. Like, if I'd gotten one at some point, I would have been happy, but I'm not getting it. So, we're going to need to get into lasers anyway for ether, something like that. I don't know which the proper pronunciation. So I'm like, we'll do it that way when we get there. So first off, we're going to come here and we're going to grab a little bit of these. And you know what? I need some of these. Do I? No, I need some of these. Holy boy. So I know what I'm going to be automating in my time lapse. I clearly need to automate some of these. So just for now, let me grab a couple of stack of frames and a couple of stack of acacia, and we're just going to put that in there so that at least it continues working, because now that I need to do lasers, oh, no, wrong place. Now that we need to do lasers, I'm going to need these, I'm going to need a lot more of these frames. So this is working, this is working. Oh, this is running out of power? How is it not connected? It is connected to this. Oh boy, I'm running out of power again. You know what? At this point, let me just... Is that the one? That one's producing platinum. Is there anything majorly important here? Aluminum, glowstone. You know what? Let's turn this one off. Is there an easy way to turn it off other than removing it? I'm just not sure that there's a quick and easy way to turn it off. You know what? Yeah, this is the easy way to turn it off. Now, if I do this and I come back here, am I okay power-wise? No, I'm not okay power-wise. Unless, you know what? Let's just remove this and reconnect it. Nope, still nothing. And this is not getting anything. Oh, I hate these things sometimes. Let's just do this. Yes, it is grabbing from this. So it's just not grabbing from the energy pipe is. Okay, so give me a moment. And you know what? I'm just going to craft a very simple energy because I don't want to have that problem. Where's my pattern crafting? Right here. Energy cell right here. So let's make that a recipe, and let's make the energy cell basic. Oh, I can just go immediately to energy cell basic. So let's craft that a recipe, and let's get rid of this. Put that back in here, and let's at least make it harden because that's EMC. And let's make it blazing because, you know, blazing's not that hard. and throw all of that in here, and then I can come back here and say blazing and say, give me one of those. I feel like I didn't quite think this through. So now that I've committed to it, I'm going to craft that one. But I guess you know what I'm putting as a note on my system. I need recipes for all of these items. So let's make a blazing, let's make 2 so that we have one for the next time that we need. That was amazingly crazy fast. So I know that these connect. So I can do this, and now I think I'm going to be okay. Is this powering everything? Dude, why are you not working? Okay. Is this really connected? Yes. Here you go. Screw you. You don't want to connect. I'm not going to deal with you. Now I'm going to go back because I basically need energy cable. And I'm just done with this whole power system. Like these energy pipe, the fact that they connect only to what they really want to connect to is super annoying, and I'm done caring. Let's do these 2. Come right here, do this, and go nitro cable, and I want 64 of these. Start. Oh, God, so fast. And I have them all. So now I'm just going to stop dealing with the scrap and do this. And this, like so. And I just need to reset, unfortunately, reset the whole system because I need this to be working. I can't have this not producing stuff because that's probably the moment that you decide to not reset something, the episode after, guess what you discover? Oh, wait, I needed this to work like crazy and it's no longer working. So yeah, that's connected, and I think that one's connected. Yeah. Now we need to connect this one and these. I believe everything's connected now. This has power, this has power. Whew! I love when it's a really, really smooth start to an episode. Just like always. Like that's always my whole experience, is smooth start all the time. Okay, so we need 2 of these. Perfect. So now we can get started. I need lasers. Let's come back right here. I want 2 laser, 1 for liquid, and 1. Grab a stack of this and put it in the system because apparently this is not something I connected. So I need 2 laser, like this. 1 for fluid, 1 for normal. Then we're going to need a fluid laser base. So I'm going to need diamond pickaxe. I'm going to need 2. So let's make 2 right now. A fluid laser base, and I'm going to need a normal ore laser. And okay, so I'll explain quickly. I kind of gave up on using these, the orchids, but it's a really good thing that I did make them because, well, apparently it's not a good idea because I can't. Oh, I'm so dumb. You know what happens? I threw all of these things into my crusher thinking that I was so smart, but now I need them. I need basically, I was going to say I really needed them because I need some iron ores. And that's copper, so not the one I wanted. And I just have to wait for 2 iron 1, which I am 100% sure I had before I threw everything in the stupid system. Great, box it. This is going to be spectacular. How much time am I going to waste just trying to get iron ore, you guys think? 10 minutes? Half of the episode? And I thought I was just going to be able to breeze and fly through. I was like, oh, I remember I got so many of these, and I'm sure I have because iron's very standard. So I'm pretty sure 1 iron. I only need 1 more now. Please give me the second one so I can move on. Emerald. Yeah, that's a rare one that I could not care less about. Gold. And this is really noisy. And 2 iron. And for whatever reason, I'll put 1 more there. And then I'll just run away. and I'll throw all of this in my system. I can do iron ore, and voila, laser drill. Now I'm going to need some glass panes. So pane, I'm going to need, that's not enough, so craft more. I think I'm going to need, did I make a count? Yes, I did make a count. I'm going to need 24. So 24 like this, and then I'm going to need some dyes. So go dye. I'm going to want, I'm going to need a, I'm just searching for my list. Wow, I am organized, but at the same time, I'm like not really organized because I can't find it. So I need a blue dye, light gray dye. So light gray. I need a blue dye. I need light gray, blue dye, yellow, blue, red, yellow, blue, red. Why did I write blue twice? I don't know. Red and purple. Purple. Oh, do I not have purple? Purpley? You know what? I'm going to make a purple. Oh, no. I have the essence. Dye essence. Oh. Click somewhere else. Dye essence. And where's the purple? Purple, like so. Do this, and of course, keep one. Show the rest in the EMC system so that we can teach it. So now I need to use this machine. So let's remove all of this and unlock the recipe, which I'm going to throw all in here. I said all in here, and then the lens. Oh boy, please stop. What a failure today. So purple dye and four glass pane. Then we're going to go red dye and 4 glass pane. And then we're going to go 4 and yellow. And then I grabbed, I don't know how I miscounted, probably because I had red twice in my list. So just to make sure, wait, I needed blue, light gray, yellow, red, and purple. So only 5. Basically, these are the 5 that I'm going to need to be able to grab all of the all of the resources that I'm missing. Because even though the bee has crafting, like the bees, some of them can just be made by some of the bees can just be made by breathing. When I want to breed them again, I want them to pollinate, they basically need that one flower that we do not have. So I need to make sure that I get each and every single flower to be able to do this. Let me just reset this, lock it, and put all of that back in here. And these go in there. Yeah, that's where they go. That I'm fully going to automate in the next episode. Okay, so the first laser that I want to set needs to be in the nether. So let's go in the nether right now to set that one up, because the one resource that I've been needing the most is the cobalt resource. And this, I'm not doing this again. So let's just grab a laser or laser base that I'm going to put down right here, and then I'm just going to grab a brick, anything as a material to set up a space, and come on top and put the laser drill. Then I can break this. I need to make sure, yeah, it is pointing, it is connected. Then I can put the blue laser lens. I need a flux point, I need some cables, and let's just connect this. 1, 2, 3. Flux point. Just make sure chunk loading, everything's there. So this should now be working. Yeah, it's working and it's progressing. So this is kind of slow, but we have so much thing to do today that I don't quite care if it's a bit slow, because I know we'll get to it at some point. So now, while I'm here, I also want to start another. I want to start getting ether, because I know that for the creative crafting, I'm going to need some. And that's something that takes a long while to get. So I'm going to need some soul sand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need some wither skeleton. And you know, for the wither skeleton, I didn't make a crafting recipe for it. So let's go down here and let's make, because I've told you, from now on, everything that I need, I make a recipe for so that I don't have an issue with it. So I'm going to use that one. I feel that that recipe is much easier to deal with. So wither skeleton, I'm going to need 7. Nope, that's not the right place. Because I'm going to need some, I need 3 for the wither. And I need some for something else that unfortunately right now I cannot remember. I also need a stasis chamber because that wither needs to stay in place. Stasis chamber. Stasis chamber. Oh, that's why I needed 3 extra soul sand. I didn't need 4 with. Oh yes, I'm gonna need them for block transmutation. So now let's go up here because I want this kind of away and to the back. And oh no, like this, and then I'm going to go put the stasis chamber right. Oh, I don't want it on this side. So stasis chamber right here. Then I need the the fluid base right here. And then this. Oh, then this, and then I need the laser drill on top. And for Aether, it's the purple lens. So if I go to purple lens and I go to fluid laser, I get ether gas with a purple laser lens between 0 and 256 in any biome over a wither. It says over a wither, but my experience is that if I craft the wither like right next to it, I'm kind of okay. So now I'm going to turn this off, run on pulse, so now it shouldn't be working. I'm going to grab some power cable and a flux point right here, and I'm going to connect all of this. And because I really need, like, I do not want the stasis thing to ever stop, I'm going to put it on priority 1. I think that's how it works. Unfortunately, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm hoping I did this right and it's higher priority by the number. And so now this is not working. So if I go on top of it, I'm not getting... oh, this didn't place itself properly. So let's just do that again. And that should be good now. Yes, perfect. So now it's good. Now we can build the wither. And let's do that. 1, 2. Nope. 3. Oh, at least I grabbed it. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And now let's turn it on. So then it's now stasisified. And yeah, it's not going to be progressing anymore. And this should start working. Progress 14 of 20. Yeah, it is working. And this is working. I'm just going to wait. It's 2 more progress. So it's almost done. And we're going to, yes, ether gas. So this is started. We're good. And let's leave that up there. And you know what? Let's take 1 second and go in the nether. Check, but I can tell you right now, I don't think I'm going to have a single block collected yet. And even though we're in the nether, see, we can still get other stuff. So we did get one, just not the right one for now. So let's go back home, and now we can get started on the bees. Well, we can continue with the bees. Today I'm going to be doing some quest cleanup and working on some bees. Not zombies, on some bees. So right here, what am I missing for this one? I wanted osmium and salt. Okay, so I can't do this one because I don't have salt yet. I'm going to need to get into mechanism. So I'm at least going to start this second one. So osmium and obsidian is going to give me refined obsidian. So osmium and obsidian. I'm going to need some bee jars. So let's just get some bee jars right here. This should get started. Yes, it works. Then I'm going to do copper and gold. Copper and gold is going to give me rose gold. Then copper and redstone is going to give me the signalum bee. So copper and redstone, the signalum bee, and all of these are started. And then the skeleton. Okay, I'm going to need to grab the skeleton, and I want to do block for this one, so I need skeleton with, what was the other one that I needed? With wither skeleton skulls. So let's get in here and let's go those started. So skeleton needs bone block, and I'm going to put one here and one here, and then I'm going to put the wither skeleton skulls right here on the way. So these should do transformation and give us wither skeleton bees. While we're waiting for these to work, this is not progressing super well, but it is a little bit. We can get started on the next one. So on the next one, we're going to do pigmen and obsidian for basals, because basals, if you remember, I haven't got the seed yet because it's going to just be easier to get the bees. If I come back here to basals, the basals bee need as a flower, what do they use as a flower? I think it's something super simple. Yeah, just a standard any flower. So they are going to start giving us basals honeycombs, which we're going to be able to extract basal shards, which we're going to be able to use to get the seed. Yeah, a bit complicated, but it does work. The second one I want to do right here is pigment and niter, which is going to give us blitz, but I don't have niter yet. So until this laser gives me niter to be able to make niter, I'm kind of stuck. The next one is pigment and osmium. Pigment and osmium is going to give me refined glowstone. Yeah, I'm not sure that that makes sense in my mind, but it's supposed to be the right one. So, okay, let's do that. Then we're going to do gold and silver to get electrum. That one totally makes sense to me. So that one's set and they're all started. And then I want to make the mana steel. So I want to make the next block transformation, the terrasteel bee. The terrasteel bee needs agglomeration plate. Can I make no, don't search here. Sorry, I'm searching in the wrong place. I mean right here. Agglomeration plate. Can I craft a couple of these? So I'm gonna need 1, 2. Oh, 1, 2. Well, at least I can do that. And I'm gonna go set those up so that at least those start working. So, oh, I can't need more mana steel. Okay, so I'll be right back, but these has already started transforming, and I just want to make sure that I'm grabbing them as they get produced. I don't know how fast they despawn. Well, that's done. I'm gonna need some terrasteel for now. I'm just going to do the easy way. Wait, not terrasteel. What are they called? Mana steel. Wow, that was hard. So yeah, I do have some essence. Very little, but I do have some. So I can do that, and I can make some block. So I'm going to need some block for the bees themselves, and 2 more for the extra agglomeration plate. And now, hopefully, I can make the extra 2. 1, 2. Yes, perfect. So, oh, I needed 4. Sorry. I was going to say I didn't need 4, but I need 4. Oh, I didn't set it up. Okay, perfect. So let's come right here, and we're going to need to make this as the bee breeding, the flowers. Perfect. And agglomeration plate here and here, and here, and you know, I only have 2 of these bees anyway, so let's do this and this. Perfect. So these, they should start doing their stuff and getting the transformation. Oh, another one right here, so I'll go grab it right now. Because again, I don't want to take any risk. And I'm going to move that one right here because that seems to be the most successful path. And these are producing the newbies very well. Let's go back on this side. And yes, we already have one transformed into Terra Steel. Oh, no, two already. Wow. And these are working. Like, I don't know what happened last time. These two seems to be working. I even wonder if it's not the fact that there are bees in it, pollinating and doing stuff, that makes it work. Although I say that, but they haven't produced... Oh, yeah. Now they have. I was going to say they're not even producing honeycombs. Okay, so let's get out of here. And I've prepared some more right here. So clay and sand... Clay and sand are going to give me seared. So let's set that up. Clay and sand. And then what's the next one? The next one is nether quartz and slime ball. Nether quartz and slime ball are going to give me are going to give me silicon bees. Then the next one is skeleton and zombie. Skeleton and zombie are going to give me ender, and slimy and seared, which I'm waiting for. Slimy and seared are going to give me slime steel. So if I stay here, I'm going to come back in a moment. Just let's go and collect this one right here. Let's move the agglomeration plate in the path. And this one also hasn't transformed, but are all of those done? Yes. Okay, so the bee breeding is going way better right now. So this is still not finished transforming. And what about here? Do I have at least one? Nope, not yet. Let's go on the bee breeding. I'm just going to wait for this one because I need this one bee to put it in. And then we're kind of done with bee. Oh, no. That's why. Okay, so I have two more Mana Steel bee here. Because if I come back here, I'm going to... Please transform. Please transform. Please transform. Ah, come on. I'm going to grab this one and replace it with good dirt. And the reason I also have the Mana Steel bees here is that these ones are supposed to give me Terra Steel. Okay? But Terra Steel requires a Elven Gateway Core. So let me come back right here, and we need to make some Elven Gateway Core. And if you remember the Elven Gateway Core, they require Terra Steel. What's my Terra Steel situation? I think I'm good. Yeah, 2. I'm going to transform into Nuggies, and I can make Elven Gateway Core like this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So I'm also, you know what? Let's just go sleep. I don't want to have rain. Perfect. And then as I start that last bee ones, I'm probably going to go to the nether to see what's going on. So let's come, oh, right, wrong corner, right here. And let's put these Elven Gateway Core and the last 2 bees right here. Great. So let's come out of here. Let's just look at the crafting. So these, we're having the same bugs that we had last time where they're not really producing. Although I did get a seared bee, so I can now put the seared bee right here and get that working. And oh, I got my last bee right here. Perfect. So that's the last one of this, and this one didn't work. How are these going? Oh, these are all finished, and these are also all finished. Oh, wow. Please, just transform the last one. You know what? Wither. I'm kind of worried that if I leave the wither, like the block transmutation one, that it is going to transmute, but that the egg is just going to disappear. So I am semi-worried about that, which is why I don't want to take a chance. This one did not work. Don't need that, and I'm going to put the advanced machine frame in my system. I'm not going to need these empty bee jars. I'm basically just waiting 1 second to get that last one. And once we get that last one, you know what? Let's go to the nether. I need to go check on the cobalt, and I believe that I'm going to be okay. It's not like I'm going to be gone that long. So if it does block transmute, I shouldn't be losing it. I hope. Famous last word, I know. Wow. Not. Oh, wait. I'm screwing up something here. Because there is a height about these blocks. So cobalt is between 34 and 96. So let's just fake the depth to something lower. And you know what? We're going to wait. This is going to be my first cobalt. I'm going to wait here, and for sure this is going to be my first cobalt. I only need 2 cobalt because 1 cobalt in the smeltery gives us 2 ingot, and I only need 4 ingot for the seed. And once we have the seed, mark for pot, and you know, guys, that we're going to be seeding, like creating cobalt like no one's business. Arr. I didn't even get lucky on top of it because you can get almost anything. So I could have gotten niter, hapatite, ruby, like any of these things, but no, none of those. So let me come back right here. Yeah, and now it did both. So I have an extra wither bee, but that's not going to be a concern for me. I'm really happy about that. And oh, that's what I was talking. Nope, 3. Okay. I was going to say that's what I was talking about. It didn't work, and I lost one of the blah 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 blah. No, I didn't lose anything. I was just semi-panicky, like I am often. So now I'm going to remove this one and just put it there. And you know what? Let's show all of that in my backpack. Those are all things that I'm going to work on later. I'm going to wait for this one to go back. If it does transmute the block, I'll stay. If it doesn't transmute the block, I'll leave. Because if it doesn't let's say that I would lose this egg. Oh, I'm just stupid now. Absorption. Nope, I'm not searching for the right thing. Absorption hopper. This. Boom. I'm never going to lose the egg. The absorption hopper is going to grab it. Okay, so what's the next thing that I want to work on? Since we're waiting for the cobalt anyway, let's work on the Let's Get Thermal quest line. So for the Let's Get Thermal, if I remember correctly, we had the 2 integral component to finish. So if I go to Let's Get Thermal, yeah, and these are going to require signalum gear, electrum ingot. We have that. So the signalum gear, I need a recipe, and then a indirium, and indirium. So okay, I'm going to need to set up one machine. Let me grab a smelter, this one, induction smelter, and I'm going to set it right here. Ooh, how am I going to power it though? Yeah, no, that's not a good idea. So I need power. I need 2 connection. Oh, I'm not happy about that. I don't want to have space. I wanted a beautiful, nice wall, but you know what? I don't really have a choice. So I'm going to put that right here, and I'm going to grab a crafter. Netherite crafter, yeah, because why not? And put that right there, which I'm going to need the wrench to wrench it properly. Perfect. And then I'm going to need a importer right here, and that I'm going to put like this. Oh, it's already self-connected. And then I need some power cables. Oh, this is going to be ugly. Oh, maybe not so bad. Yeah, not so bad. Okay, perfect. So now I can do this. I can set input from the bottom, output from the left, and we're going to need a recipe for hardened glass. So right here, let's go back. Hardened glass, this one right here. Yeah, normal sand, please. Do this, and we can come back and put it in this one right here, and then we can make the other recipe. So integral component. So we're going to need this one. which means we're going to need the aluminum gear. This one, which means we're going to potentially need some signalum, which we're going to make from the essence. Now we're going to need this one also from the essence. And it's going to craft from the essence only if we don't really have some in the system already. Now I'm going to need some aluminum from the essence if we don't have any in the system. And that's the hardened glass. So do I have that one? I absolutely need this one. And it took the normal glass. Perfect. So I can throw all of this in here. And then I can come in here and say integral component. 1, start. That should be super fast. Oh, it's not fast because it needs to make the hardened glass. Okay, so I should have gone the other way around and probably make these machine faster. Oh, it's done. And grab this and say 1, start. That one should be faster. Yes. So now technically both quests are finished. And you know what? This machine needs to be as fast as possible because that's the machine we're using all the time. So let's go back here, and if I look here, I think that in thermal speed, Flux, increase RF efficiency but reduce. No, increase process speed but reduce. This one, oh, it needs plate. No, I'm not automating that right now. I'm going to not care. So now we also need the blast chiller, which we're just making to never use because there's really no use whatsoever for that machine. But that's one chapter done. Okay, so let's go and take a quick look at our bees. And yeah, so this one blocks transmutation is finished. So it did craft my bees properly this time. This is finished, and this is finished. Perfect. So next bee mutation are going to be in the next episode. So let's just go see, do we have our cobalt? I just love seeing the wither there just in stasis, not being able to do anything and just being milk for ether. Wow. Well, I might need to make some upgrade for this. I was not expecting 1 to be this low and 2 not get me cobalt. So that's kind of sad because I really want to unlock the cobalt. It's kind of something that's limiting me a little bit on stuff. So let's go back here. That's another quest line done. We're going to collect everything at the end. Flux network. Gargantuan flux storage. So I'm going to come back right here and I'm going to grab the Herculean. In my time lapse, I did create a lot of flux dust. Once we have the bee, that's one of the resources that we're probably going to produce. So these are Herculean. So Herculean, we're going to say that we want 5 of these. Start. And I'm going to manually craft the gargantuan because I want to make sure that it uses the one that I have already. See, I don't think that it would use that. Oh, where are my glass pane? Really? Wow. I'm out of glass pane. I was not expecting that. Perfect. Now we have the gargantuan, which is a second quest line cleaned up. And then we can do this. Surge mode, limit, no limit. Perfect. And this is going to fill with, I think it's 140 million RF. So now we have a lot of RF storage. Clearly not enough, and we're going to go into way bigger storage later, but at least we've got that done. Okay, I want to get started with refined storage. And, well, get started. I want to continue refined storage, and that's going to be a lot of pattern and a lot of time, because the way this works, we have to make every single level. So we're going to come right here and say storage part. Oh, storage part, and we're going to go this way. So first we need the 1K, like this. Then we need the 4K, like this. Then we need the 16K, this. And then we need the 64K, like this. And then, oh, 64K fluid. Let's do that one. Then 256 fluid, that one. 1024 fluid. We need to do both anyway. I'm just doing them in the order that they're here because that way I feel I'm going to grab all of them. So I'm at this one, this, then this one, and it's going to get absolutely crazy. It's so crazy what we have to craft that I'm telling you already, we're not going to be able to complete this today, probably because we're going to run out of nether enriched quartz iron and or silicon, and or probably both. So infinite fluid storage, yeah, that's amazing. Right here, I've never tried the infinite storage. I'm really honestly super curious as to, are they infinite, like infinite in the sense of any resource, any quantity, or are they more of like infinite of one resource, infinite quantity of that resource? I really don't know. So now I'm going to put, no, not in this one. Perfect. So in this one, let's do this and let's get started. So if I come right here for storage, part 1K, craft, start. Oh, I already did this one. Sorry, so let's check. So the first one that I need to get to is 16 and perfect, and 64. So storage part 16. So let's make a 16K storage part. And I'm not going to make the 16,000K yet. This one's done. Then we're going to go to 64. And for 64, we're going to make a fluid 64. And we're going to make a standard 64. Like, we're still in reasonable situation. So these two are done. Then I need the 64 512. No. 64. What's the next level? 64 is 256. So 256K. So let's do the storage part and the fluid part. So this one's done and this one's done. Now it's the 1024. So let's do, the fluid is always easier, so I should always start it before, because you see how fast it finishes? Because basically the fluid one only starts at 64, whereas the the storage parts start at way lower than this. It starts at 1. So 4096. Again, going to do the fluid one first, and then going to do the standard storage part second. And you can already see from the resources, and look at the time it's taking. Whew. So after 4096, we're going to be already, wait, 4096 at 16384. 16384, and look at this. Yeah, it's really not the same deal, because now we're getting in a situation where we need to make hundreds of processors. And even though I have the super fast furnace, it's still not fast enough. So storage part. Just going to wait for that one to be done. I'm going to do the next fluid one. You know what? I think I'm going to try and do the other two fluid one. I think the fluid are so easy that maybe we could finish the whole fluid quest line. I'm not sure about that, by the way. Like, I just think. So 4096. So the next one for fluid would be 4,000. So it has to be 16,000 something. This one. So start this one. And now I can monitor the crafting. Oh, my other storage part is ready. Perfect. So let's go back to fluid storage. Fluid storage part. And my 16K is finished. So the next one is 16 is 65. And again, I think this one is going to be fairly fast. Although, oh no, it's not. It is going mightily fast. So you know what? Let's go to storage part. And what's the next one of the 496 is going to be 16,000. Let's find the 16,000 normal storage part. That's fluid, this one. So let's start one of these, and let's just, is this 65? Oh, the 65 one is done. So if we look at this, there's only two level, 262. So 262, let's start the 262. And now, honestly, these two, yeah, we can go and do something else for now. Okay, so those are 2 quest line. What else do I want to do? Let's do Project E. So Project E, we can bring to a higher level. This we're going to do manually. So let's go and say fuel. So 6917. So violet fuel, if I go like this, is going to give me blue fuel. Blue fuel, like this, is going to give me cyan fuel. Cyan fuel, like this, is going to give me green fuel. Green fuel, like this, is going to give me lime fuel. Lime fuel is going to give me yellow fuel. Oh my god, what level am I going to get to? Yellow fuel is going to give me orange fuel. And I can barely make it, but I can make the white fuel. I think those are all the fuels. Yes, I've done all of the fuels. Okay, so now matter. So violet matter, those I'm not going to be able to make all, to be honest. There's no way. So violet matter is going to make blue matter, and blue matter, and blue matter is going to make cyan matter. Oh, I need to grab some. And cyan matter is going to make green matter. Oh my god. I'm shocked that we can go so high. Can make lime matter, and lime matter is going to let us make yellow matter. But then look at this. Yellow matter is so expensive, I can only make one. So for the matter, there are 3 more level. Now let's do the links. So from the purple, one, we can make the Mark 7. From the Mark 7, we can make the Mark 8. From the Mark 8, oh yeah, we can make the Mark 9. From the Mark 9, we can make the Mark 10. Can we make the Mark 11? That's crazy. Can we do more than the Mark 11? No, perfect. Wow, I got way higher than I thought. So that, all the rest of that, to be honest, our next big EMC jump is going to be when we get the 9001, and we only needed 1 billion to get to the 9001. So I'm going to make the watch of flowing time because I really don't need that much EMC right now. So let's just make the watch of flowing time like this. And to use it, we're going to need a pedestal. So let's also craft a pedestal like this. Let's teach that to my system. And yeah, 3.9K pedestal. And I'm going to show you, but I'm not going to use it for now because I don't have the power production to use it. So if I put it down here on this and I right click it, look at this. Now these are just going crazy. But I'm going to stop it right now because I would burn through all my power and nothing else anywhere would work. But that, once I have the production power to be able to keep those going 8 times faster, I can always turn that on to use it. So to be honest, I'm not going to be touching Project E again until we get done with what's it called? With the something. Yeah, really hard to talk right now. Once we're done with the 9001. Because so I'm just going to show you the 9001 again. The 9001 lets you dupe anything for free. So once I have the 9001, which I can, so the 2 limiting factor right now, I have 3 limiting factor. The largest cube, which means I need higher tier apiaries. Second limiting factor was this, but that's 1 billion. We've already done the Mark 9 and we have 1 billion in reserve, so we can do this. And then is the Chaos Shard. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go in a time lapse. And in my time lapse, I'm going to clean up my bees. I'm going to prepare for the next bee level. And what I'm going to do it with you now. Right before, that's going to be the one last thing. I'm going to go and make the beehive slash apiary crafting. So I'm going to go this recipe. That's the second level. This recipe, that's the fourth level. This recipe. Then I can switch over to apiaries. I thought I was going to get them done sooner, but then I discovered that it was really no point. And once I have auto crafting, why would I use the tier 4 or the tier 3 crafter that I need to pump the resources into? Like this. So these are all the apiary level that I can put in here. And if I look at my crafting monitor, my parts are done. So storage parts, I can grab this 262 fluid. And you know what? Let's start right now the next fluid. 262 is storage part 262. Oh, what's the next one? Come on. Let me come back right here to refine storage. It's the 1,048,000. So 1048. This one, let's start that one right here. And then I can look for storage part. And that's the other one that I did, the manual one. Now, while we're waiting, let's look at the apiary. I want to see for a tier 4 apiary. So if I was to do that, I can make one. So basically for the tier 4 apiary, I need one per. So let me look at the catalytic converter. For this, I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bees. So that's 5 tier 4 apiaries. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I need 18 tier 4 apiary. Oh my god. I didn't know that I had enough resource for that. Okay, so in my time lapse, I'm going to grab these apiaries and I'm going to set them up in my 3 base to be ready to set up the bees with you next episode. So next episode, I'm going to set all of those bees to start getting the honeycomb blocks. I'm shocked slash amazed that we're able to do that, but super happy. So I'm going to set those. And in the next episode, we're going to do extended crafting. We're going to get rid of encapsulating. So we're going to complete 2 quest line. And depending on how fast we get the block to at least make one of these, we might even get rid of the the catalytic conversion quest. As for the bees, oh boy. Well, I'm going to make another tier 4 because I kind of forgot this. So apiary, they're done. Okay, beehive. So let's make, nope, let's make 1 tier 2. Grab it for the quest. Then let's make 1 tier 3. Grab it for the quest. Let's make 1 tier 4. Grab it for the quest. Now apiary. I need 1 tier 1. Then I need 1 tier 2. It's so amazing having so many resources and such a great crafting system. It's honestly berserk. And 1 tier 3. And then I'm going to craft one more tier 4. Although, so I'm just going to craft one more tier 4 because I don't want to keep a tier 3 in my system. But you know what? I'm going to keep it on me because I'm going to put it down. And those are all done. Oh yes, I need to set the centrifuge. So next episode, we're going to set the bees in the apiaries. We're going to make the platinum and aluminum bee. Those are 2, yeah, one last thing. One last thing, of course. So aluminum, oh, this is kind of screwy. Okay. That aluminum thing really screwed me a lot. Like, I need to make these aluminum ingot, but what you can also do when you make the block, because if I make these, like, see, these don't work. If I do it this way, this works. I don't know why there's this weird recipe, but so I need to make 4 aluminum bee, which I'm going to make like this, and then I'm going to need to pollinate these aluminum bees. So let me grab aluminum No, tier 3. Yeah, the capsules are right here. So these capsule. I hate when it's in text mode. So I need one more aluminum ingot. Perfect. So that I can make one more aluminum block with this weird ass recipe. So these are the one to cook my bees that I'm going to use to cook my bees. Then I need platinum. Platinum. Oh, okay, not a problem. And the platinum bees use a flower. I find that extremely weird, but that's what they use, so whatever. And I'm going to grab some eggs, and I'm going to craft these into eggs, like so. Oh, and get rid of this. Put this right here. So I need 9 of these. 9. And while we're waiting for this, let's claim our quest reward. So if we go to the chapter rewards right here, we can now claim the Flux network, which gives us a Mark 7, which we've already made. And the Let's Get Thermal gives us 16 of the highest tier integrated components. So let's come right here and say integral component, craft me one of these, start. Grab this, grab one of these, put these in, put these in, put these in. Throw that in, and I just want to do this and this. So this is going to be a platinum bee, and then I can start my aluminum bee, and this one should go much faster. Yeah, look at this. This is way better. So bee jar, perfect. I just need one, and then I can come back here. Oh, I think that was the quest immediately. So this one's done, and this one's done. You know what? I'm going to leave these two here because I do need to scan them with the bee analyzer, which is what I'm going to do in my time lapse. But now, so next episode, like I said, next episode, we're going to be cleaning up the bees. We're going to finish the resourceful bee because there's nothing left in that quest line. We're going to do catalytic. We're going to be able to finish catalytic conversion if we're lucky. We're going to be able to finish encapsulating for sure. And we might even be able to finish refined storage. So I already showed you guys how... Oh, I just noticed I never claimed this quest. Yeah, okay. Not that I really need those, but that's not a bad reward. So let me come back here. Crafting monitor is finished, so storage part. Oh, nope. That's not the one, storage part. Where's the other one that I've made? Yes. So that was the last fluid storage part. If I come right back to refined storage. So I'm going to, in my time lapse, start these. But before I do that, I just want to show you something. Why I was saying that it was going to potentially be a problem. If I wanted to make this last part, look at this. I'm missing 188,000 silicon. Oh, wait, I might be okay. I'm not sure, but I might be. So let's just come right here and say, because if you remember, I did start some more silicon essence, and I never made a pattern for this, which gives me 8 at a time. So if I come back here and I say 1,048,000, if I do this, I can craft it. It's going to take forever, but I can craft it. Okay, so what I'm going to do then, right now I'm going to start the 65. I'm going to start the 65 one. And if I notice that it finishes during my time lapse, I'm also going to start the 262. And if that finishes during my time lapse, I'm going to start the 1,048,000 so that this quest line could be completed later. Those are not important. It's just saying that there's also an extra mod that makes bigger disc, but doesn't really matter. So next episode, I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to finish refined storage. We're going to be able to finish resourceful bees because we're going to make those 2 level of centrifuge. That's going to take no time. Hopefully we're going to start having enough honeycomb so that we can make one of each of these, just one, to say that we've completed that quest line, and probably just do the encapsulating, because then the episode after that, we're going to go back to the end and kill the dragon, the draconic dragon. But for that, I need some draconic equipment because that draconic dragon is no joke. Like really, absolutely, I'm not joking. It is really no joke. It's going to be a long, semi-boring fight. I'm not afraid that we're going to die. I just need to make sure I have a very good bow. And I think that the Draconic bow is the best one. So right now, I have my plan for my next 2 or 3 episodes, and we're going to get to the 9001. Like I said, during my time lapse, I'm going to go clean up the bees. I'm going to prepare the last, hopefully the last level of bees. I'm also going to check on my laser. Let's go check. That's going to be the one last thing. I know, I'm making this too long again, but I'm too excited. I want to get to the 9001. I can smell it. Wow, not a single good resource yet. That is super annoying. Okay, so I don't know what. So I'm going to do my time lapse, and I'm going to come back here once in a while to check. And hopefully, like, blue laser. So if I go to blue laser, yes, blue laser. From 34 to 96, we should get nether cobalt ore. So we're just not lucky. Not lucky at all. Because, and we didn't even get ruby, sapphire, all of these things. You know what I'm also probably going to do in my time lapse? I think I'm going to make another laser drill and another ore laser base just to start it in my normal overworld. Because I'm going to use it to start getting niter, apatite, ruby, sapphire, just all of these things so that we can make the seeds, because that's pretty much where we're stuck right now. Like, I have bees that I want to be able to breed, but I can't breed them like the salt. Oh, no, the salt is a bad example, but the apatite bee, I think. Or, no, the niter bee. Oh, I think the niter bee is also a bad example. Let me check niter. What do I need for niter? No, that's a block that I can get from... Yeah, niter I can get from the laser. So those are all bees that I can't do the breeding until I get, but I'm going to get this done like super soon. Where do I want to end this? Hey, don't look at the aluminum essence. I think I might have something to fix here. A problem with one of my drawer, probably overfilled, but whatever. I'm going to work it in my time lapse. So guys, thanks for watching and have a good day. And see you in the next episode. Bye now.